breaking news that is coming in. Ridhamanand Bharadwaj is joining us in the big breaking news now update. Supreme Court has raised questions over Param Singh. Supreme Court has raised questions over Param Singh, and Ridhamanand Bharadwaj is joining us live. Let me go across to her straight. Ridham, take us through what the court has observed and why this is critical. Ridham. I have lost the phone line with Ridham. I'm going to read out from what the Supreme Court has observed. Supreme Court bench, during the hearing of the Republic TV plea, has said that they are concerned about the fact that police commissioner is giving interviews. Justice Chandrachud has said, and I quote, "We are concerned that of late, commissioners have the tendency of giving press interviews of ongoing cases." This is the breaking news now coming in, and Ridham is back on the phone line. She will break down the case for us. Ridham.
All right, let's tell our viewers today, as the Supreme Court has allowed us to approach the Bombay High Court, they have given very strong observations, pulling up the Mumbai Police Commissioner for doing press conferences.
Police Commissioner for doing press conferences. Very clearly, as soon as the hearing started, the Mumbai Police Commissioner has been told by Justice Chandrachud, why is this happening? Supreme Court frowns on Parambir's publicity against Republic. Media persecution now takes a new turn as we are seeing the Supreme Court pull up Parambir Singh, and I'm going to read out the exact observation where Justice Chandrachud has said, we are concerned about police commissioners giving interviews to media. They said it's best to move the Bombay High Court, but a big blow coming in for the Mumbai Police Commissioner when Justice Chandrachud's bench very clearly says, we are very concerned about police commissioners giving interviews to media. Remember, this is the interview on which Parambir Singh had taken Republic TV's name and has now been pulled up by the top court of the country, which has said we are extremely concerned about police commissioners giving such interviews to media. They've also given a major rack on the knuckles to Mumbai Police Commissioner for these kind of interviews. They have said nothing against Republic TV, but they have advised us and told us you should be going to the Bombay High Court, which is what Republic TV shall now be doing. But the Supreme Court has also made a big observation here against Parambir Singh, questioned him and stated that as he's in this major controversy, these kind of press interviews should not have been given by the Mumbai Police Commissioner. It's very clear now, under scrutiny, Mumbai Police Commissioner has now been told by the top court of the country that we are concerned about these interviews. In fact, he said we are also concerned by the way police commissioners are giving interviews to the press these days. Viewers, this is one of the first times we see a Mumbai Police Commissioner in a personal vendetta give out a press interview. It's one of the first times we see he names someone who's not even there in the FIR, that is Republic TV. This is malice, as Republic TV has said before the top court of India. This is the way it's happening. We've also asked now for a CBI entrustment of this case, but as the Supreme Court was hearing the case, the Supreme Court said move to the Bombay High Court, and has also very clearly, even before doing that, the three-judge bench has said they are extremely concerned about the way Parambir Singh is giving out press interviews, and they are concerned, and we are concerned by the way police commissioners are giving interviews to the press these days. Top court pulls up Parambir Singh. It's his actions that are under scrutiny. It is an observation directly this time on Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh. We have said there is clear malice, and malice in law is something extremely serious. So even as his counsels were not given today any opportunity right now to speak, it's very clear, despite all the tricks, despite everything Parambir Singh is trying, the Mumbai Police Commissioner's actions have been seen through by the top court of the country when they begin a hearing, and the first thing they say are, we are extremely concerned about the way the Mumbai Police Commissioner is going forward and giving interviews. So as we are speaking about this, viewers, let's put this into context. Press conference is held by Parambir Singh. He speaks about a certain FIR. Republic TV is not mentioned in the FIR, yet he continues talking about it. Over the last few days, we've seen the vendetta and the maliciousness of the Mumbai police commissioner building up. Today, when this case was taken to the Supreme Court, Republic TV approached the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court, even before any arguments could happen, perfunctorily has said, yes, we are very concerned about the way Param Singh has given interviews to the press. It's something that will closely have to be seen, as it's coming as a big blow to Param Singh, because it is his actions that are now being looked at by the Supreme Court of India. And now, as we approach the Bombay High Court with the same plea, it is malice that will continue to stay. Viewers, it's not only malice that started now. It started in April with the Palghar case hearings that had begun, and then the Bandra case hearings that they put against us. Multiple FIRs had been filed against Arnab. And after that, when we got relief from the Bombay High Court, they have also, now there is a special magistrate who's also now moving in some action against us. That's one thing. The second is media gag pleas that have been filed in the Bombay High Court. Another vexatious action that's also happening continuously. But keeping all this aside, today the Mumbai Police Commissioner has personally got an observation against him by the top court of India. Justice Chandrachud's bench clearly said, we are concerned about the way Mumbai Police Commissioner is giving press conferences to the press these days. It's a very clear questioning, a very clear observation on the Mumbai Police Commissioner. They will have to retrace their actions when they come forward with motivated actions and malice and vendetta, and the Mumbai Police Commissioner tries to give interviews to the press to keep forward a tilted viewpoint which is not even accurate.
Now, essentially, Rhythm, Supreme Court is very upset with the attempt to target Republic and the interview specifically where he went ahead and named Republic without making a mention of the FIR, the investigation that was underway, the original report. Now, all of this, and I think that is exactly what we have also been asking. How did a police commissioner hold a news conference without getting into the details of the case when the investigation has just begun? I repeat, has just begun. On day one or day two, on day one, within hours, they give a clean sheet to someone, and then on day two, they pronounce someone guilty, and the investigation has just begun. And this is exactly what we've also been asking. And the Supreme Court has observed that it's disturbing the kind of interviews that were given. Rhythm?
You've hit the nail on the head, Niranjan, because once the investigation was motivatedly started by Param Singh, several people were summoned. You were one of the people summoned yesterday. They've not only spoken to top corporate officers, but now they're trying to get into the editorial content by asking us how we got certain reports, which is one of the first times in independent India we are seeing the Mumbai Police Commissioner behave in such a manner. It's dictatorial, it sparks straight of the emergency of 1975, and the Mumbai Police Commissioner has a personal vendetta. Our sources we've spoken to within the Mumbai Police also say he was advised not to move forward in such a manner, but he was sticking to his personal vendetta, and he did that press conference. It's very clear Republic Media Network has started investigations in the Palghar case, in the Sushant Singh Rajput case, and we have also given the facts. So the facts that were contrary, we've blown the lid and exposed the true facts. It started also, Niranjan, I remember in April, I'm desisting a little bit, but when there was also an attack on Arnab Goswami, when over 100 FIRs were filed across the country in Congress states, also in Maharashtra. At that time itself, it was the beginning of the revenge, but now it's gone to another level when we are seeing the Mumbai Police Commissioner in his personal capacity come out and give press interviews and name channels that are not even there in the FIR. It's very clear they are trying to fabricate, or they are trying to put out evidence there which was not given in the FIR. It's all right to summon people. We don't have an issue with that, as is evident, viewers, because we are cooperating with them. Anyone they are calling for summons is already going and being a part of the investigation. But an investigation on what capacity? We're not named in the FIR, we're not even named in the report on the basis of which the FIR is filed. And today, It's not Republic TV that is speaking. Today it's the Supreme Court of India, the highest court in the country, that is giving an observation, that is giving a direct, clear indication to Param Singh not to have given such interviews. It smacks of malice, which is what our entire plea is about. It's malice with which Param Singh is moving forward. This is malicious vendetta. We have spoken to our sources within the Mumbai police, and they've also clearly told us what we are stating is absolutely correct. In fact, Niranjan, you went in for questioning yesterday. You saw the manner in which the questioning was being done, in which the questioning was motivated. It's very clear that questions are being asked which are not even related to the so-called alleged TRP scam. They only want to know about the internal workings of Republic TV. To say today that we are the ones who are wrong and the Mumbai Police Commissioner is correct, which is what his camp is stating, would be abominable, because the fact of the matter is it's the Supreme Court of India now that says that he should not have given a press interview. If you have a certain investigation, you begin it. You file summons, that's all right. But you don't go on air with personal vendetta, name a news channel and think you can get away with it scot-free because your personal malicious vendetta is clear. It's known to the viewers, it's known to the top court of the country also. We shall be moving the Bombay High Court as has been stated by the Supreme Court today. That's all right. But Param Singh, the Mumbai Police Commissioner, needs to be known and made very aware that he has got a big blow by the Supreme Court when they clearly know that a press conference given by a Mumbai Police Commissioner is inaccurate. Niranjan, in fact, I can also ask you, many people have been issued summons. They are trying their best to intimidate us. They are trying their best to try some sort of torture, to try some sort of questioning here which could be inaccurate. When you were asked questions, did you think they were related to the TRP scam, or do you think that they were bizarre questions that were trying to find out about the internal workings of Republic TV?